Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises, the man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray. First play and a first pass for Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year is James Conner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Right back to Conner here on first. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by who else? The former Cardinal, Patrick Peterson. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And how about that? Big shot to start the game complete. And get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Off the play fake, Cousins. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. To throw is Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Vikings! Johnny Moore, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. 2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Murray now on first down. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Murray a give. This is Conner. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run here with Conner. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be countered. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they'll see what they can do on third and goal. Murray now to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Blankenship's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to go out and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
First down, here's Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 33. And that was one I kind of saw it coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
On play action, it's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 22 more yards there and another first down. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Second and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll snag about 5 yards down in the 32.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Cousins on first down. Touchdown! Cousins able to connect with Adam Thielen. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Murray now on first down. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Ertz has it left side. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And this will be swung out here for counter. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again, Murray. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their own 26. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. Here's Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Open man is stealing. It's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Cousins now. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 23. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off it. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Murray. To Connor on the check down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Murray to Moore, 1st down, Arizona.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A.J. Green makes a nice catch for a 1st down wearing that familiar number 18. But the uniform, a little bit unfamiliar. He did spend 9 seasons in Cincinnati, was their 2nd all-time leading receiver behind Chad Johnson before heading out west to join the Cardinals.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Now Murray's got to have this one. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Murray giving to Connor on the draw. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll only get a couple here. That'll bring up 4th down. And they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Important extra point up and through as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Cousins to throw. That is caught by Thielen. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 78 yards rushing now for Cook, and this is a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A 3-yard loss, 4th down now. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield.